Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Dinda Akilla. My student number 0601138202507. In this video, I would like to make a assignment from Memrita. My assignment is make it summary from 5 podcasts which I choose in Spotify application, and let's restart it. Okay, the first podcast that I choose in Spotify, the title is Giving Make Us Happier from Kind World account. Science says giving can make us happier than having more money. Dr. Elizabeth then suggests ways to rethink the way we give to make it feel like a source of joy rather than an obligation. Dr. Elizabeth Dunn is a social psychologist at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada. She is also the author of the book Happy Money: The Science of Happier Spending. In her research, Dr. Dunn found that people who give charity tend to be happier, like a lot happier. In other words, giving makes you happy when it feels personal. So Dr. Dunn said if you're giving someone and you don't feel warm, you might be doing it wrong. That should have key ingredients that seem to make it different, turning good deed and feel good. The first one is connection. If you feel joy in giving others, you might be feeling connected with the people you are helping, with the money or your worth. The second one is an impact. So if you can see the differences that all good deed that making unlock the emotion benefits with generosity, we should treat it is an opportunity to feel more joyful, but there's a catch. How you give makes a difference. So what can we do to make giving more fulfilling and feeling good? At the end, Dr. Elizabeth Dunn said, happiness is not destination. Can you get forever without continued effort and some challenges? Second podcast is talk about feeling lonely. You are not alone. From Kind World, around 15 minutes. Former U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy shares with us the startling effects of chronic loneliness and how we can combat this public health crisis, even in a social distant world. As we know, the whole world is now in the condition virus COVID-19, and that is not the end now. Okay, mostly teenagers feel lonely in his or her life. Even they still have parents, but some problem which we can't to share with our parents make their real feel lonely in their home. The most important way to heal loneliness is to start with ourselves. Dr. Murthy says we should all reflect on this question. This is tips for avoid feeling loneliness while quarantine. First one, Dr. Murphy says we should spend 10 to 15 minutes each day to talk or video conferences with someone who we care about. While COVID-19, we can't meet up in offline, but we can use social media in any device. The second one, focus of quality time. The way we spend one another and put away distraction and focus entirely on them. The third podcast, the title is Kindness in Your World, from Kind World to around 13 minutes. In this podcast, they're sharing about their listeners share profound acts of kindness they've experienced throughout their lives. including how kind acts propelled a woman out of homelessness. For example, I get one story in that podcast that is from Calamir's in Oregon. She told us about something that happened to her when she was 19 years old. And she started to telling us what happened in that year. 18 years old, she is homeless, and the woman come up to me and said, I noticed that you didn't put any money in that, and to be honest, I just want to get out of the rain. And she gave me a funny look and pulled out $20, and she said, get whatever you need to stay and be happy. She is homeless until 3 years, and she's really wanna give up, but many people came out for help her, and she still never give up until now. The fourth podcast is from the Minimalist Podcast account. The title is Why Didn't Minimizing Make Me Feel Good? The minimal episode earlier this week, right? It was letting go. Isn't always fun, but it is always free. Freedom doesn't always feel good. In fact, sometimes freedom is painful. If someone asks why I'm not feel good, because we make a pain to grow up with expectation. As we know, expectation is not always happen what we want to be. They say in podcast, is sometimes you must let it go your expectation if you want to feel good in your life. The last podcast that I choose is Soon Everything Will Be Okay from the Daily Boost account. Life can be full of never-ending challenges. Even when things are good and going your way, success can get on the most positive person nervous. Were you right that way? The buzz of daily activities has the same impact on your emotions. Too much is too much. Good, bad, or in between. You will feel the strain, especially when things are not going your way. Many years ago, my doctor found a way to deal with the coming death of her mother. It was positive, hopeful, grounded, future-paced, and practical. What the including is, what we need is process to deal with our problems or our pain, and everything will be okay in the right time.